everyone, my name is Chelsea and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, we are doing the book title association challenge. So this is actually the second time I have done this video. I did it the first time in 2021, like May-ish of 2021, so it's been over 2 years. I had a really fun time doing it, so we're going to do it again because I actually still have all the little papers in this book pot from last time, like the exact same papers, so I don't even have to do any setup for this. This is a video that I originally saw on Olivia Savannah's channel, Olivia's Catastrophe, so I will leave her channel link down below. And I got the papers, the words that we're going to be associating today, from a Google Drive document from Nevernight. I will leave that stuff linked down below as well as the first video that I did. But basically what we have here are words that we should be able to, should is the operative word here, should be able to associate with a book title. I don't have to have read the book title, I just need to like actually know a book that has that word in it. So I know one that we got last time was like the word war, and I said the Poppy War. So I just have to be able to associate that word with a title. We are going to be picking out 10 words and hopefully having 10 titles today. You guys can also play down below if you would like. Leave me your titles for the words down below in the comments. I'm going to give myself 10 seconds per word so that we will hopefully have an association within that time, and if I get it within 10 seconds I get a point. If I don't get a point. And I'm going to say this should be something that I should be good at, hopefully. I'm gonna say I have to get 7 words correct in order to win. If I don't win, I don't know what the punishment would be. Again, I guess that's something that you guys could leave down below for me. But yes, we're going to be picking 10 words and doing 10 associations. I think that's going to be it. Let's get into it. So I have my handy dandy phone here. We're going to pull up just like a timer, a 10-second timer. And like I said, these are all the words that I had from last time, so I literally have no idea what's in here. They aren't really shooken up because of the fact that like there's quite a few in here, but I think because of the fact that I have no idea what's in here, there's no way for me to cheat at this. Like, so let's see. We're gonna pull out a word and I'm gonna show you guys and then hit the timer when like I look at it. So, okay, I have a paper. I am not going to look. Hopefully this will be right side up for you guys. And let's see, 10-second timer, go. Snow. What? Snow, is there, is like glass and snow? No, Okay, well I failed right away. Snow. The first thing that came to mind is Snow White, but I don't know if Snow White is a book title. I don't think it is. Oh my gosh, I do have Goodreads up here because now I'm curious. Let me know, first of all, do you have a book for the word snow? Snow. I guess I should actually be going into my books that hopefully, okay, Snow Like Ashes apparently is one. That was never one that I read, nor was I interested in it. If I go into my books, gosh, I failed on the first one. I said this was going to be easy. Let me see. Do I have anything with snow? Millenium Snow is a manga by Bisco Hattori. And then I have read Let It Snow, which eventually got turned into like a Netflix movie, which was by like John Green, Maureen Johnson, and one other, Lauren Miracle. That was forever ago. I don't remember the last time I read that, but okay, that was not a good one. Let's try take number 2. Okay, again, not gonna look, I'm gonna show you guys first. And again, hopefully it's right side up. Okay, gonna start the timer. Secret. The Secret Life of Bees. That should be a book, right? I'm gonna stop the timer. It is a book by Sue Monk Kidd. Again, nothing that I have ever planned on reading, but at least I got something with secret. Okay, number 3. Pulling out another one here. So far those have both been books with S's in them. And again, I don't know if it's just because of like where things got put. Okay, so you guys hopefully saw that. We're gonna start the timer. Magic, A Darker Shade of Magic. So this one I for sure got, and I know it's a book. It's by V.E. Schwab, and I think the reason that one first popped up in my head is because the newest book in this like Shades of Magic series, like the spin-off series, what is it, like Threads, something about Threads now, is going to be coming out soon. And so I've been thinking about this a little bit. So yeah, Shades of Magic, A Darker Shade of Magic. We got it. And if you aren't sure what this one is about, even though I do feel like it's a very popular series on BookTube, it is about 4 different versions of London, and our main character of Kel is a specific like magical type of person where he can actually travel between the different Londons. Some are like ours, like I think it's Grey London is like our London here, there's no magic, and then we do have other ones with magic, and stuff goes from there. I really like this series, so I'm excited about the new ones that are supposed to be coming out. Okay, now we're gonna go to number 4. Here again should be hopefully you guys looking at something. Okay, so now I'm gonna start the timer and look at it. Dream. In an Absent Dream. The first thing I actually thought about was Strange the Dreamer by Laini Taylor, which I have not read, but I thought I should actually go with something that is dream, not dreamer. So In an Absent Dream is by Sean McGuire. It's the 4th book in the Wayward Children series, which I think is the one that I last read. I don't think I've read book 5. And I have really been enjoying this series. It is a series of novellas. Each one ends up following these kids either after or during when they go into these portal fantasy worlds. And again, I've really been enjoying them. So yeah, In an Absent Dream. Okay, moving on to number 5. So far I've only missed one, so that's good. I can't open this paper though. Okay, not looking. Gonna show you guys first, hopefully. Okay, we're gonna start the timer. And Wolf. The Wolf and the Woodsman. So the reason this is the first one that popped up for me is I just unhauled this book and actually have since sold it and shipped it out. But this was a book that is supposed to be some sort of like, I think it's adult, maybe retelling about Wolf Woodsman stuff. I don't know. It was something that I was like semi-interested in and then wasn't entirely sure I wanted to keep during the last unhaul, put it off to the side and completely forgot I owned it, and I just don't think it was something I was ever going to read. But according to Goodreads, it has like a 3.55 rating, which is not horrible. So yeah, it's a fantasy story. I unhauled it, so that's the reason I thought of that first. Okay, moving on to number 6. Showing you guys first. Okay, I'm gonna start my timer, and Summer. The Summer I Turned Pretty. Again, I have not read that. Why am I picking a bunch of books that I haven't read? I mean, I did read In an Absent Dream, but The Summer I Turned Pretty is the first thing that popped in my head. This, I believe, is by Jenny Han. I'm gonna have to double check just in case. It is by Jenny Han. Same author as To All the Boys I've Loved Before. And the reason I thought of this one is because it does have like a TV show series on, what is it, Amazon Prime or something like that. I have not watched it either, but I have seen quite a few people watching it on like Instagram stories and things like that, so it's something that I thought about, even though I've never read this, never been interested in it, but it does have the word summer in it. Okay, moving on to number 7. Reached in a little bit farther, so hopefully we have jumbled it up a little bit more. This is the one. Okay, start our timer. Night. Night. Silent Night? No. That's like a song. Crap. Night. I just had a brain fart on Night. I'm sure I know something with Night. Nevernight even is a book that I don't like, but I just had a brain fart. I'm sure I have plenty of books that have Night in the title. Let me know if you got something with Night right away or not, because I had a brain fart. I had a brain fart.
A brain?
Yeah. Or like, yeah, I read Night Shift by Stephen King this year. I actually don't have a ton that just have Night. We have Survive the Night by Riley Sager. Amari and the Night Brothers, that would have been a good one. Some of the ones that I also have just have like midnight, two-night, that kind of stuff, but like, I should have got that one. Okay, I'm missing 2 so far, but we are on now number 8. Okay, ready? Here it is for you guys. Start my timer. Man, The Invisible Man. That one, pretty easy. So this is a book by H.G. Wells, so very much like a classic, and I have read this one. This was something that I read back in high school. I don't know exactly why, like it wasn't required reading, it was just something I decided I wanted to read. I also read like The Time Machine by him, and it was something that I think I liked well enough for being a classic. I'm not like somebody that's really into classics, but it is like a sci-fi story about a guy that turns invisible, so The Invisible Man. Okay, number 9. Gonna reach as far down as I can. Oh, and one of the papers flew out at me, so we're gonna use that one. Here it is for you all. Gonna turn on my timer. Happy. More happy than not. So this is a book by Adam Silvera. It is also a book that I tried to read at one point years ago because one of my best friends loved this book and I DNF'd it. I think it was not very far into the book either. It was basically just like how the main character was talking about himself and things, so I did not get through this one. According to Goodreads, because I feel like I need to like talk about it there. Oh, this is Adam Silvera's debut. Interesting. And I do feel like it does have some sort of like either sci-fi element to it. It says it talks about mental health as well. Maybe that was the part that I wasn't entirely as happy about. I just know that the way that the main character was talking about himself at the beginning of the book was what turned me off from it. So yeah. Was that number 9? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes. Okay, so one more. One more. That does also mean I have 1 so far. I did get 7 out of 9, and so let's just see if I can get 8 out of 9. Let's see if I can get this last one. Okay, I reached as far in as I could, and here it is for you. Okay, I'm gonna start list. Is there one called the boyfriend list? The timer did go off right after that, but I need to check if I'm right or not. Okay. It says there is one by E. Lockhart called The Boyfriend List. There was a couple other ones, but I'm actually pretty sure this is the one that I was thinking about. It's Ruby Oliver number 1. And the thing is, I've never read these. This came out in 2005, so I would have been 15 when this came out. But I think this is exactly what I'm thinking about because the cover, and I'll put all the covers here, looks what I was thinking about. Like, I recognize this cover. Like, I almost did not give it to myself because there was a few other boyfriend list things that I've never heard of, never heard of the authors, never heard of it at all. One, I know who E. Lockhart is, but I remember this cover being a thing all over the bookstore when I was in high school. Like, I remember that cover. So I think I'm gonna count it. This is The Boyfriend List. 15 guys, 11 shrink appointments, 4 ceramic frogs, and me, Ruby Oliver. I don't think I ever realized it had such a long, like, extra title. But Ruby Oliver is 15 and has a shrink. She knows it's unusual, but give her a break. She's had a rough 10 days. In the past 10 days, she lost her boyfriend, lost her best friend, lost all her other friends, did something suspicious with a boy, did something advanced with a boy, had an argument with a boy. Oh my gosh. Interesting. This was written, like I said, came out in 2005. I feel like it's not super weird for people to have a shrink anymore. I don't think we call them shrinks anymore either. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, well, that was number 10, The Boyfriend List. I do think I technically got that. And let me know if you would like to see this again, because I'm going to keep the papers in this book pot for another 2 years. And we'll see if we play this game again. I personally do like this. Again, I will leave everything linked down below. It's a quick, easy, fun game. And there are so many books out there. I feel like a lot of people would be able to associate something with these words. probably not the exact same books I did, but I would love to see other people do this again because it's been a while. So if you want to do this, I think you should, because I would like to watch. If you do, tag me, let me know. And that's going to be it for today. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up to let me know. Subscribe to this channel if you'd like to see more videos. I do have videos coming out on Tuesdays and Thursdays, so I will see you then. Bye.